And here we are. We're out here at Green Cove Springs, Florida. As you can see behind me, there's Bagpiper. Bagpiper is my sailboat project that I'm working on. I told you last week, vlog would be from here this week. Been down here this weekend working on it. Went to the beach earlier today. Got some video and footage from there we'll be sharing earlier. Gonna have a lot of fun. We'll talk about the history of this area. Come on. And welcome to vlog number 2. Thanks for watching again. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. And important things I want to talk to you about today. Number one, our responsibility as photographers to record history. Now, it's kind of weird, but people don't think about that. Don't think about that what's around us probably won't be here all of our lives, or maybe gone soon. Like right behind us, this vessel right here behind us, this is the Arctic Discoverer. The largest treasure find ever was found with that vessel. Something like 22 tons of gold was brought up by that vessel in that find. A lot of history there, and it's going to be gone soon. That vessel's going to be towed out or cut up where it sits, and it's going to be gone. And the only thing that's going to be left of it are the pictures we take, the recordings we take, and the stories that people tell. And sometimes those are important stories. It's one you need to look up. It's got some really interesting twists to it. Now, I'm not going to spoil it. Y'all need to look it up. It's called the Arctic Discoverer. Google it. This area here, Green Cove Springs, has an amazing amount of history. During World War II, this was a major base. Destroyers, PT boats, all kinds of vessels were prepared to go to war here. They were loaded with munitions, sailors, fuel, and sent off. This would have been an amazing flurry of activity in 1941 where I'm sitting. And after the war, it was a reserve base where they mothballed ships here until they decided what they were going to do with them, whether they were going to be sold or cut up or whatever they were going to do with them. Because we'd built so many during the war, and afterwards we didn't need them. So a lot of history here. There's a Space Shuttle main fuel tank quarter mile down the way here. So if you ever get down here and just driving around, you can see that. Or there's a nice little museum dealing with the base and the area and what all it did. Hell, there's naval support craft. There's a big old amphibious duck vehicle sitting over there. I took some video of it earlier. And, you know, just neat things that as photographers, we should be getting out and capturing, because this is how the future generations are going to see this stuff. This is how they're going to find out about it. And it's on us. And that's one of the most important things I wanted to talk to you about today, and hopefully inspire you to go out and find the history in your area, because every area has a unique story. Every town, every little area. Find out those histories and record it and what's left of it. So our kids and their kids down the road can hear those stories, and they can know what happened in your area. And so just get out and get your gear out and have fun. Not only for history's sake, but also to capture the beauty in your areas, because there's just so much to see. And on that subject, let's talk about another important subject. We talked last vlog about gear acquisition syndrome, and well, we're all subject to it. This past time around, it got me. I've been looking for another GoPro, and I wanted to do some new types of video. I wanted to get into things that my equipment was having a hard time doing, and this new piece of equipment's capable of doing it, and that's the reason why I bought it. But that's the things I wanted to talk about, is start thinking about what your actual needs are. And if your equipment fulfills those needs, that's how you fight gas. You don't need it. You don't have to buy it. It's just something you want. People think that a new camera, a new piece of equipment, or new anything is going to improve their photography. Well, the number one thing that's going to improve your photography is getting your equipment out and using it, learning it. Even if it's old, get it out. If you've got an old film camera, put a roll in it, go shoot it, have it developed. Get out and use it. That's how you're going to get better. Buying a 5D Mark IV or a Nikon D850 or a Z6 or Z7 is not going to make you a better photographer. But getting out and shooting will. And learning. That's what this is all about. It's going forward from here, we're going to build in some lessons in every video. Little things I've learned along the way as we move forward in these vlogs. And also, we're going to be going on adventures to the beach, on the boat, wherever in the southeast. So I look forward to y'all coming along with me, and I thank y'all for watching. And there's going to be a lot involved in this video, so hope y'all enjoy. We talk about bits of history. Right here we have a old landing assault craft. This big thing would drive up on the beaches and places and drop troops. Pretty amazing device. Huge amphibious boat with wheels. Pretty cool. So once again, we're out here behind Bagpiper, and about once a month there will be a video from here. I'll be documenting the repairs and restoration of Bagpiper. Hopefully in the near future, some adventures in this boat. Hopefully be able to take y'all along going cruising, seeing places you don't normally get to see because I can get there in that and you can't get there in your car. Y'all have fun.